Hello there, and welcome to another quiet journey into the past. Tonight, you're invited to slow down, take a deep breath in, and gently drift back through time. We're going to visit a calm corner of ancient Rome, but not a place of war or emperors, not a place of conquest or grand triumphs. No, this is something simpler, something warmer, something very human. Tonight, we'll spend a quiet day in the company of a Roman baker. So as you lie back, let your body relax. Let your thoughts settle like flour on a stone counter. Close your eyes and allow the world around you to soften. We'll step gently into cobbled streets, where the scent of rising bread floats through the morning air, where ovens glow like quiet hearts of fire, and the rhythm of life is steady and slow. Let's begin. Part 1. Morning in the bakery. It is just before dawn. In the Suburra district of Rome, the sky still holds the last deep blues of night, and the streets are nearly silent. But within a small building of clay and stone, a soft creak of floorboards signals the start of a day. Gaius, the baker, is awake. He rises quietly from his straw-stuffed mattress. His old dog, Brutus, lifts his head just slightly and gives a sleepy sigh. Gaius steps down the narrow wooden stairs. He doesn't need to light a lamp. He knows this place by heart. The bakery greets him like an old friend. The air is cool, with a whisper of warmth still lingering in the clay. Oven, flour dust clings to the air, floating like powdered snow, soft and light. He checks the leaven, a fermented dough bubbling gently in a wooden bowl. It has been resting overnight. He dips his fingers into it, feeling the texture, the life inside, and then he begins to knead, press, fold, turn, over and over, a rhythm as old as the city itself. Outside, the rooftops begin to catch the first pale gold of morning. Rome is waking. Part 2. The baking ritual. The oven, his fornax, is ancient in design. A wide dome of clay and brick, he stokes it gently, adding coals, watching the soft red glow come alive again. He begins to shape the loaves. Some are round and full, others are flat, meant to be torn and dipped in oils. Some are twisted, almost decorative, and all of them carry care in their making. He presses his wooden stamp into each loaf. Today's batch bears the initials G.L. Gaius Lucilius, baker of the Suburra. He slides the loaves into the oven, using a long wooden paddle with the ease of years and routine. Outside, the streets begin to stir. There are sounds of brooms on stone, quiet voices, pots being moved. And above it all, a scent begins to rise, bread, warm and fragrant, filling the air like music. It draws people near, not with urgency, but with comfort. It is the smell of morning, of home, of nourishment. Part 3. The market delivery. By mid-morning, the bakery is alive with golden loaves. They rest in neat rows, crackled and warm. Gaius wraps them in clean linen. And soon, his young nephew Tullus arrives, rubbing his eyes. Still half asleep. They greet one another without words. Just a smile, and the handing off of baskets, together. They walk into the city, down the uneven cobblestone streets, past neighbors, shops, and fountains. Cloaks flutter in the breeze. Children chase one another through the market, and the city hums with its quiet energy. They deliver bread to stalls, to wine shops and villas. At each stop, they are greeted with nods, a few coins, and soft thanks. This bread is not a luxury. It is a part of the rhythm of life, It feeds senators and servants alike. It is humble, but cherished. Gaius walks slowly. He knows these stones, these faces, this path, and the city knows him. Part 4. Afternoon Rest. The sun climbs higher, and the shadows shorten. Gaius and Tullus return to the bakery. The work is mostly done. Gaius pours a small cup of diluted wine, tears a piece of yesterday's bread, and sits on a stool by the doorway. Livia, his wife, joins him with a bowl of figs, some olives, and a soft smile. They share their meal quietly. The dog, Brutus, rests beside them, his head on Gaius's foot, eyes closed, content. Inside, Tullus has curled up on a sack of grain, already asleep. A breeze moves through the open doorway, carrying the distant laughter of neighbors. Linen sheets flap gently on a line above the street. And for a moment, time feels very slow, very still, very kind. Part 5. Evening and reflection. As the sun lowers, the light in the bakery turns soft, the bricks glowing with the last warmth of day. Gaius sweeps the flour from the counters, stacks the baskets, cleans the wooden paddles. He checks the leaven, feeds it with flour and water, and covers it gently for the night. It will grow while they sleep. The ovens are cooling, the tools are resting, and so is he. Outside, children chase fireflies. Lanterns flicker in windows. Livia lights a small oil lamp and places it by the door. Its soft light spills across the floor like honey, and within the bakery, the silence returns. But it is a peaceful silence, full of warmth, full of care. Another day has passed. Simple, honest, good. Outro, drift off, and now, dear listener. The ovens are cool. The city is quiet. The baker sleeps above his shop, Brutus at his side, the leaven rising in the dark. He will rise again tomorrow, before the sun, and begin again. But for now, there is nothing to do, nothing to fix, nothing to worry about, just the sound of your own breath and the softness of sleep drawing near. Let yourself rest. Let your thoughts float like flour in the quiet air. You are safe, you are warm, and you are home. Good night. Sleep well.